Okay. And we are going to, once you save it, come to the upper left corner where it says auto save, all the way up in the upper left corner around here, where my mouse is moving around. It should say auto save. If it says off, click in that where it says off so that it will say on. So we want that to say on. Uh-huh.
No, because when I click in OneDrive cover Rosario,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't find the order for
The computer basics too?
yeah, I didn't find.
Okay, wait a minute. I'll be right there. Okay, so we are doing just the left side. It says before reading. So we're only doing the left side. We're gonna do the right side when we are finished studying File Explorer. So just do the left side. And if you have your autosave on, it will save automatically. So once you finish completing the left side, you can just close.
When I really click in computer and that I was seeing
You have to double click it to see. So we're gonna take only 10 minutes to do that. There's Windows 10 right there. Windows 10. No, you don't, it doesn't, if Windows 10 shows on the left side, you can click it on the left side if you see Windows 10. So you don't have to click OneDrive, download the audio, and then double click Computer Basics too. If you see the Windows 10 on the left side, you can go ahead and click it. Click Windows 10. Okay, and you can click save. Because now you're in the Windows 10 folder. You see, you can see it at the top. You can see Windows 10 at the top. That tells you that you're in Windows 10 folder. Everyone okay? Any questions? Need any help? So we're not submitting that yet. So you close it once you're finished with it. And we're gonna go back to the Windows 10 folder in Schoology. Okay, so everyone is not finished yet, so. Forgot you had 10 minutes.
When we finish, we save again or just close?
Let's check to see if auto save is on. So when auto save is on, when you finish, all you have to do is scroll. No, it's because your auto save is on. Were you able to submit this while it was open? So we're going back to, anyone still doing the anticipation guide? Okay, so we're moving on. We're going back to the File Explorer folder in Schoology. You have to go open the Windows 10 folder. An easy way to open the Windows 10 folder is come on the left to Materials. There's an arrow to the right of Materials. Click that arrow. Look for Windows 10. Click on it. And you can see the File Explorer folder. Click on it to open it. So now we have the File Explorer elements. That's our handout. Go ahead and download it. And you will be saving it to the Windows 10 folder in OneDrive. So I'm gonna go through the steps again. So you open Windows 10 folder, then you open File Explorer folder. This is in Schoology. Then you click File Explorer Elements. Then we come on the right-hand side to the download arrow. Click download. And remember, yours doesn't pop up like that. Yours comes on the left side, right over here. So you have to click on it. I need to stop using this other browser. I should be using Google Chrome. Sorry for using another browser. Okay, so once you download it, you download it and then you have enable editing. If you see auto save off, don't worry about it because you haven't saved it yet. So that's why auto save is off. So just go to File, click File. Oh. Oh. So we click File. Now we're going to click Save As. Then directly on the right, we have Browse. We click Browse. On the left, you can click OneDrive Carlos Rosario. But if you already see the Windows 10 folder, see, I can see my Windows 10 folder over here. So then I don't have to click OneDrive Carlos Rosario. I just go directly to the Windows 10 folder. But that's not the right folder. But yours would be the correct folder. I have several. I have several. Okay, this is the Windows 10 folder that I want. And then you click save. We're keeping the same file name. Mm-hmm.
I have on my laptop the OneDrive call of Rosario with my email. Then I have sites call of Rosario with my email. Is there, I don't know if I get that or not, but. Right, so I was wondering, how did that get there? Did I do
No,
that?
that will show that.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Because you're connected to the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I usually browse when they.
If you're at the top, yeah, that will tell you that you are inside the Windows app.
And then I just, you can here, I don't have to keep looking.
No, you just look at the top here. When you click over there, look at the top here, it should say Windows 10.
And then I have to keep.
No, you already clicked it. You already clicked it. So if you see Windows 10 there, you already clicked it. So then, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. Oh. Okay. So. If you're, go to your taskbar. If you see that your File Explorer is open, I need you to close it. The way you can tell if the if a program is open is by looking to see if it has that light blue line at the bottom of the icon. So if File Explorer has that light blue line at the bottom of the icon, that means that it's open. So I want you to close it. It's already pinned. It's already pinned to the taskbar. So when you close it, you'll see it is still there. So once you have closed it, now I want you to open it again. Go ahead, click on it to open it and maximize it. Always maximize your windows so that you don't see all the different windows that you have open and get confused with clicking on one that is not the one that you're using. So always maximize your windows. So this is what File Explorer looks like, depending on your settings. Let me find, 1 second. File Explorer. Okay, 1 second. Documents. File Explorer. It's not there. I'm going to open another File Explorer to find what I need. So don't follow me here. I'm looking for something right now. It's this, no star. No. Okay, let me do- exercise. Okay. And picture. No, I think it's this one. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Something. Okay. Notice how I can have my ribbon. This is the ribbon at the top here. Notice how I can make it disappear. Okay. Let me drag this down to the bottom. Okay. So depending on what settings you are using, my settings might be different than yours. So these are going to be the basic parts of the File Explorer window. Let's start from the top. Now let's start from the left, not the top. On the left, you can see navigation pane. I'm going to make this available in Schoology. It's not available right now. So on the left is the navigation pane. So the navigation pane is where you see folders. That's where you see folders. You do not see files in the navigation pane. So you can see OneDrive Carlos Rosario. It doesn't look like a folder, but it is a folder. So in the navigation pane, you can see OneDrive Carlos Rosario. Sometimes you can even see Computer Basics 2 in the navigation pane. And sometimes you can even see Windows 10. But that, if you see Computer Basics 2 or Windows 10, that means that you have been using it often. So if you have been using it often, you'll see it in the navigation pane. And you can just click it right there instead of having to click OneDrive, then double click Computer Basics 2, then double click Windows 10. So if it's already in the navigation pane and you can see it, that's the fastest and easiest way to open, let's say, your Windows 10 folder. So the left side is called the navigation pane. You can see the navigation pane. This is the ribbon at the top. So the navigation pane is not up here. That's the ribbon. So the navigation pane starts where it says quick access. And everything here below quick access is in the navigation pane. So let me say it again over here. This is the ribbon up here. This is the ribbon. So the navigation pane does not extend to this area. So you can see quick access right there. That's where the navigation pane begins. So this is an old picture. It doesn't show, OneDrive Carlos Rosario. Doesn't even show OneDrive. Oh no, it shows OneDrive. Okay, and then to the right where you usually double click Computer Basics 2, you can see at the very top, it says Folders 6. So it has a Folders section, and these folders will always, you will always see these folders: the desktop, the downloads, the pictures, the documents, the music, and the videos folders. You will always see those when you first open File Explorer. Then below that, we have devices and drives. Below devices and drives, you'll see local disk C, DVD, RW drive. Below that, you'll see network locations. So if you're in the school, below network locations, you should be able to see your H drive. Every student in the school has an H drive. That's your own private folder to save things. But it's only available when you are here in the school. So if you save something in your H drive and you're home, you don't have access to it. You can't use it. You can't find it because the H drive is only available when you are in the school. And you might be able to see some other drives, maybe S drive, P drive, you might be able to see other drives. So this section, I named it because I needed a name. So I named it Folder View Pane. So outside of this class, you won't find that name anywhere, okay? So just to help us understand the different parts of the File Explorer. So on the left, you have navigation pane. On the right, you have folder view pane. And then there's another section. Let me show my File Explorer. You can see here on the left, we have navigation pane. And then to the right of navigation pane, we have folder view pane. And notice that over here, there's space. If yours is like this, if yours is like that, see, it changes the view now. If yours is like this, if you put your mouse pointer, sometimes you don't even see this. Sometimes you don't see this. But you can put your mouse pointer right around the edge where you see the folder view pane ends. You get a double-sided arrow, and then you can click, hold the left mouse click, and then drag to the left. And then yours should say nothing. Mine says select a file to preview. So let me tell you how you are able to see select a file to preview. Some of you, I already have you do it already. So we're going to go up to right above the ribbon. Remember, this here is the ribbon. This is the ribbon. Yes. Repeat what? Oh, okay. Right to the edge of the folder. Move it until you see a double-sided arrow. Move to the right. So then if you don't see that, Is anyone having a problem dragging to have that space on the right? Okay, maximize. Please maximize your windows. Yes, we do. Okay. Just move that chair. You have to be careful. Did you find it? Okay, so then I want you to do this then. No, over here. Not over here. Okay, so this is what I want you to do then. Click the view tab. And then on the left over here where we have navigation pane, preview pane, details pane, I want you to click preview pane. Okay, class, if you're not able to drag left and right, I want you to go to the top of the ribbon where we have File, Home, Share, and View. And I want you to click the View tab. And then on the left side, we have Navigation pane, we have Preview pane, we have Details pane. I will.
Don't have preview on the opposite side of navigation pane.
On the opposite,
They have medium,
did you click View?
Yeah, click view on in view and all that.
Oh, okay, so your okay, let me see it. Okay, go ahead and click preview pane. Okay. Okay, so you're not going to see it in preview pane. You're not going to be able to see your preview. Yeah, you're not going to be able to.
Right? Thank you. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay. So this is how you click preview pane. Did I click preview pane? Okay. If you click preview pane, you will be able to see three sections now. You'll see the navigation pane. You'll see the folder view pane. And then you'll see another pane over here. So class, what I was saying was when you click the preview pane, when you click view and then click on the preview pane, you'll see three panes now. You'll see the navigation pane over on the left side. You'll see the folder view pane in the center, and then you'll see another pane to the right. But let's begin to read about it. But before we start reading, just so that you're not guessing about that third pane on the right, go to the folder view pane and click on a file. Click on any file. Make sure it's a file and not a folder. Because if it's a folder, you're not going to see it on the right in preview pane. So if you click a file, you'll see a preview of it on the right side. This is a preview of it. A preview is just something you can look at. You cannot do anything with the file over here. Just look at it. See the double? Drag to the left, sorry. Radius stop. Okay. Click on the file. Anyway. Okay, is everyone able to see their preview? View? Preview, that's a good thing. If you don't click preview, you won't see preview. Why do that? Why do that? Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. Good. You see that line right there? Put your mouse pointer there. No, on the left, on the line, yeah, now drag to the left. Drag to the left, keep dragging, keep dragging, keep going, 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 stop. There it is. Now put your mouse pointer right there. Until you see the double, there it is. Now drag, yes, double sided, then drag to the left. So you have to click, you see it says, select a file to preview. So if it says select a file to preview, you have to click the file. Just don't double click. Anyway. Sometimes it takes a while. Oh, there it is. Okay, see? We can come over here to the. that line here. There's a line. Right there, see, you saw the double arrow? Move it to the left, the line is right there. The double arrow. Move it and move it. You see, like it. Now click home and drag. You have to move, yes. Okay. So everyone, that if you move carefully around this area, you'll get the double arrow. When you get the double white arrow, you can drag left or drag right to view the preview of whichever file you clicked on. Questions? Okay, let's go to our, okay, wait, let me go back to the picture. Okay, so we have three panes. We have the navigation pane on the left. We have the folder view pane in the middle. And then we have this pane on the right. Two things share this pane. Two things. We'll talk about it in a little bit. What two things share that right pane? Okay, let's go to the File Explorer element. Oh no, that's the File Explorer elements. This one. Okay, let's see. Okay. Would someone like to read the title and that first paragraph, please? Okay.
These automatically folders and files and the content displayed in the window and the screen. The next folder in for a file explorer by choosing points in the navigation pane. Open the file by double clicking the left mouse button and folder.
Okay, so remember the difference between a file and a folder. Let's go to your taskbar and click your File Explorer. In the folder view pane, at the very top, you're able to see folders. This is a folder. It's just like a folder that you'll have on your desk. And in that folder, when you have a folder on your desk, you put papers in it. You put papers in it. So on a computer, this is what most folders look like. Not all folders look like this, but most folders look like this at the top. And then the papers, right? The papers that go inside the folder, these are called files on a computer. So all of these, you see it says recent files at the top here. All of these are files. So a file can be a Word document, a PowerPoint presentation, a song you have a link to, could be a picture, it could be, what other things? So, what? We create or someone else creates, right? So the file is created. We can create folders, right? By right-clicking, click folder. We can create folders in that way. But files are things that you create, like you create a Word document. You take a picture with a camera and save it on the computer. All of those things are files. So that's what you see here in File Explorer. On the left side, you will only see folders. Even these below this PC, even those are folders. They don't look like folders, but they are folders. You do not see files in the navigation pane. you will never see a file in the navigation pane. You see your files in the folder view pane. And you can see a preview of your file on the right side when we click preview pane. Okay, let's go back to the File Explorer. So you can see here, we have our navigation pane over here. We have our folder view pane in the middle, and we have our preview / details pane. We'll talk about the details pane in a minute. So those are the two things that share this pane on the right-hand side: preview and details. We'll look at it in a minute. Okay, would someone volunteer to read that part? Notice it's saying the navigation pane, not File Explorer, the navigation pane on the left. Continue. Okay, thank you. So let's go back to our taskbar, click File Explorer, and close all File Explorer that you have open. Now we're going to try pressing the Windows key plus the letter E. Go ahead, Windows, letter E, and there we have File Explorer. So far we know of 3 different ways to open File Explorer. We know the Windows key plus E. We know, well, by default, it's already pinned to the taskbar, to the quick launch area on the taskbar. It's already pinned. Or you can go to the Start menu. You go to the Start menu. I don't know if you will find it in F's. I don't think so. E, F. No, you don't find it in F. So you have to go all the way down to Windows Accessories. Windows Accessories, you see it has a arrow on the right. You click that arrow. Is it not here? I don't see it. File Explorer. Okay, so it's not here. Windows Accessories. Oh, it's not in, okay. So where Microsoft Office Tools? No, I don't think it's in Microsoft Office Tools. No. File Explorer, where are you? Dropbox, backup. Let me scroll down again to the W's. Not Windows Accessories. Let me, Windows Administrative Tool. Let me see, Windows System. Ah, I knew it was in Windows something. So it's in Windows System. Windows system that has an arrow to the right, click the arrow to the right. You see that command prompt? That's that black window that keeps popping up on your computer. That's the command prompt. That's where you see command line interface. That black window that keeps popping up, that's the command line interface in the Windows program, in the Windows operating system. So then we have control panel, then we have File Explorer, right? And at the top, we said, oops, where's my mouse? Oh. Where's my mouse? Come on, mouse, show up. Okay, there. At the very top, we said File Explorer is part of the Windows 10 operating system. So that's why it is in Windows System folder and not in Windows Accessories folder. Okay. So then we use Windows key plus E to open File Explorer. And then it started talking about the 4 different sections of the navigation pane in File Explorer. Let's go to File Explorer. Go ahead, open it. Make sure you maximize it. Remember, when you maximize, you see everything. If your window is not maximized, you're not going to see everything. So whenever you can, make sure your window is maximized. So let's go to the left side, to the navigation pane. I'm not going to call it the left side anymore. Now we're in File Explorer. Now we know the name of that left side. It's the navigation pane. Let's start with quick access. You can see an arrow to the left of quick access. The arrow is either pointing to the right. If you click that arrow, it's going to be pointing down. If the arrow is pointing right, it means that that part is collapsed. Collapsed. Let me write that word for you, collapsed. 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 So collapsed means that it's not showing. It's not showing all its parts. That's what collapse means. If the arrow is pointing to the right, the section is collapsed. If you click the arrow and it's pointing down, then it is expanded. So we can either collapse a section, or we can expand a section. Okay. So when we collapse all the 4 sections, we can see the names of all 4 sections, right? We have quick access, we have OneDrive, we have this PC, and we have network. Okay, what did it say about? The quick access menu displays recently accessed folders. I'm sorry, recently accessed folders and files. Accessed means you recently used. So that's what accessed means, used. So the quick access menu. This is the quick access menu. Quick access menu. The quick access menu, the name it just says quick access. When you expand quick access, you can see that there are 4 folders here that are pinned. You can see the pin to the right. See, whenever something is pinned, you'll see that pin in File Explorer. So desktop, downloads, documents, and pictures. Those 4 are in the quick access by default. Whenever you open a brand new computer, you'll always find desktop, downloads, documents, pictures in the quick access menu. And then the other ones below, I think you might have Windows 10, you might have Computer Basics 2. I'm not sure what other folder you have below, but these are not pinned. You can see on the right, there are no pins. So these change regularly depending on what folders you use regularly. So it will only show 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I start using, let's say, my pictures folder a lot, then you'll see the pictures folder here. So this is the quick access. When you click, we only click the arrow to the left. But when we click the word quick access, okay, this is what we see, the default. So when you open File Explorer, you open File Explorer in the folder view pane, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna be at the very top, right here at the very top. It's gonna have the frequent folders. And then below the frequent folders, it's gonna have the recent files. So it has the folders at the top, then it has the files below. So that's those 2 sections that you'll see in the quick access when you click the words quick access, or when you first open File Explorer. Any questions? Okay. So if we collapse quick access, we have OneDrive below quick access. If we click the arrow to the left of OneDrive, we'll see all the folders that we have in OneDrive. These are all my folders in OneDrive. You can see if I click attachments, it only shows me what is inside attachment in the folder view pane. So this is what is inside this attachment folder that I clicked. So you're not going to see attachments on the right. You're not going to see it on the right. You're only going to see what is inside. So let's go back to this. OneDrive provides storage on the cloud. Okay, that's all we have for OneDrive. So OneDrive is not on your computer. Those files that you have in OneDrive, you cannot find them on your computer. They are in the cloud, on the internet. That's where they are, on the internet. That's why when you download them as from Schoology, Schoology is on the internet, in the cloud. If you download them from Schoology, it says enable access. But if you read all of that on that yellow band where you have enable access, you could read that what Microsoft is doing is trying to protect you from downloading viruses to your computer. So we know that if we download from Schoology, those are safe. But if you download from the internet, it might not be safe. So that's why you have to give the computer permission to use that file by clicking enable access. Okay, so that's OneDrive. I'm going to collapse OneDrive. And then we have this PC. When we click the arrow to the left of this PC, notice that the folder view pane doesn't change because I clicked the arrow to the left of this PC. And you can see the folders in this PC: 3D objects, desktop documents, downloads, music, pictures, videos, local disk C, Rose-Ellis. If I click this PC, then we can see all of these on in the folder view pane. You'll see the folders at the top. There are 7 folders, and devices and drives. You'll see there are 3 sections. There's the folder section, there's the devices and drive section, and there's the network locations section. That's in this PC.
Why is that on red?
Repeat that.
Why is that on red?
Why what?
It's red.
Red?
Yeah.
Because it's full. You see, it's almost to the end because my H drive is full. So it's telling me, hey, check this out. Look, your H drive is almost full. So I have to empty some stuff and then it will look green. I think green or blue. I forgot which one. Blue? Thank you. Okay, now let's go back to the handout. Oh, and the last one, let's collapse this PC and expand network. Clicking the arrow to the left. It's taking a bit to display. Don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, so we'll get back to this. Oh, here it is. So these are folders on the network, right? These folders are on the server, right? A network always has a server. Repeat that. Network discovery network, I turned off network computers and devices.
It's okay.
Wow, you can't even see your H drive. So they don't have your H drive. You don't have an H drive anymore. Okay, so you don't have access to the network. Sorry. You do not have access to the network, class. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go back to our handout. So any questions about the navigation pane? That's the navigation pane. Let's go to the second page. Would someone volunteer to read that part, please?
Before you leave, then you guide configuration, folder, and file. Located in the folder selected in the navigation. Double click to open anything.
Okay, now let's look at let's go back to File Explorer. Let's look at the folder view pane. You can see in the navigation pane, everything that you put your mouse pointer on has that hand, right? With the index finger pointing up. So that one means that you just click once. However, when you move over to the folder view pane, you put your mouse pointer on anything, it has the arrow that points to the left, up and to the left. So that arrow means that you have to double click. The arrow, you double click. The hand, you click once.
The preview display, and search table. You can view one at a time. Never both at the same time. The preview time displays the content of the file selected in the folder. You can, in the folder you can, it does not show the content of the folder, while the vectors file provides adaptation is based that describes all the things about the selection.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go back to File Explorer. Let's say something else about the folder view pane. So the folder view pane, if I click Networks, it only shows me these same files that are over here because I expanded network, right? If I collapse network, you don't see anything below. But when I expand, you see them below. And if I click network, the word, I'm gonna see them on the right. So in the folder view pane, you see only what's inside the folder that you click in the navigation pane, right? So if I click OneDrive, it shows me all the folders that are inside OneDrive. And then now we talked about let's go up and click the View tab. And now you can see on the left, it says Panes. So this is the Panes section. We have clicked Preview pane, right? If you click a folder, it will say on the right, no preview available. Any folder you click, no preview available. But if you click a file, this is a file. That's one of my older brothers. He was dressed in 1970s. It was a 1970s party. So that's a file. So when I click the file in the preview pane, you'll see it on the right in the preview pane. But the preview pane have to share that space with the details pane. So when I go back to view, if you don't see the ribbon, you have to click view. And then in the panes group, we have details pane. When we click details pane, we can see the picture, but it's much smaller. But all the rest of the stuff is metadata, metadata, metadata. You hear them talk of whenever they're talking about computers and stuff, they're talking about metadata. And what is metadata? Metadata is data about data. So this is below the picture, that's the metadata. So all of that is the data about that picture. So that's what it means, data about data, right? Because that picture is data. And then below the picture, you have information about that picture. So that's all metadata is, information. Any questions?
And then at the view file, you can open folder, you can see folder.
Yes. Yes, but you have to go to home. You have to go to home for new folder.
You can see the folder, you can show the folder.
Oh, where?
And the view,
View tab up at the top? Talking about the view tab at the top?
yeah. Because one of the questions
Mhm.
they just made it, they say you can see the view folder. Something like that. I don't know.
Well, if you find it again, ask me again. Okay, because this is the view tab.
And then you can open folders over there now.
To create a folder?
No, open to see.
No, you see the folders in the navigation pane, right? In the navigation pane, let's say we want OneDrive. If I click the arrow to the left, these are the folders that are in OneDrive, right? If I click my MOA folder, these are the folders that are inside the MOA folder. And if I click the folder that is inside the MOA folder, if I click it here, it will give me metadata about that folder. Date modified, available status. But if I go back to the view tab and I click preview pane, there's nothing because preview doesn't give us preview about folders. Preview only give us preview about files. So if I click this file, sometimes it takes a while to show online. Let me see, I think the PDF shows faster. No, not really. Yours might show faster than mine. Mine sometimes doesn't even show. Yes.
Sorry, when I click on details pane,
Mhm.
it takes me to this down on the right side.
What did you put on?
So we have pages, right?
What did you put on?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have to- select your, you know.
So open some.
Scroll up. Oh, you are up. Okay, so you have the quick access. Quick access. It's telling you that 26 items inside the quick access. So all of these, the folders and all the files, those are 26
So,
items.
okay.
So-
It's on the bottom.
Uh-huh. This is what he's looking at. He clicks quick access. See details thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Quick access at the top. And you are in the details page. You see this. It's telling you that you have 26 items in the quick access. These are the 26 items in the quick access. So that's what that does. Remember, these two, preview pane After click on file. Preview pane displays a view of the file that you click. Details pane only give you information about the file that you have clicked. And both of them, preview pane and details pane, share this area. So you have to come here, and click one or the other, depending on what you want to see over here. Preview pane shows you what's in the file that you click, right? Before I click the picture. So that's was inside either a folder, it must have been inside a folder, right? But it was a file. So when I click that picture, the preview pane, when we go to preview pane, you'll see the picture. If it's, let's say, a Word document, when you, so if I click, let's say the taskbar, and I click preview pane, this is what the taskbar teamwork, remember this? Shows us everything. Shows us everything that's in that file, the taskbar teamwork. The file, can I do this? I can't.
Good morning, Carlos Rosario. It is 11 o'clock and we are ready to dismiss classes. As a reminder, we are grabbing go bags for $5 on your way out. And student services will be providing help in the auditorium. So we're dismissing right now 11, level 5, level 4, and level 1. Good day.
Okay, so you can go ahead and read the File Explorer Elements handout. So you'll have an idea of what we talk about tomorrow. So have a good afternoon and thank you for your hard work. They didn't call us yet. She was going to the bathroom. She was going to the bathroom. that's
We're
all.
not able to leave.
Huh?
Can I leave?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I want the information, the Linux, the information that they can download the on the computer.
Oh,
I have all
so
the
you have an
computer.
old computer? Oh, okay. It's the same number, just in case.
Oh, thanks.
That's- Oh, oh,
Yeah.
Margaret. Margaret.
Question for us, anybody using a bus? No. Nobody.
Tomorrow you will only review
But they gave me
the fire floor,
the-
they have, you know, have
That's it.
over, you know, have people
No.
will not-
they gave me the
only
That's it.
three will, you know, topic.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if anybody did, I tried, it, so I go to the search. So somebody was using, I'm just asking how you guys did.
Oh, you didn't get one?
I did it, they gave me twice, the first one, it doesn't activate it,
Uh-huh.
so they give me another one, it's the same thing for me, so probably I'm not doing the right thing.
Oh, you should talk to them.
No, they, you're not gonna put it in your mouth. No, you put some to the, and then you have to.
No, it comes with $70.
No, I know. I have before. I had before.
But you have to put money?
I had before. That's medicine, you pay some money to activate it.
Oh,
Yeah.
You have to put it $2?
Something like that.
Because the card is not in the system, so when you pay the $2, they put it in the system.
oh,
No, because
Last
you
week-
see, the
Last
people
week,
say
they
you have
had
it.
to put the $70.
No, it doesn't say that. So if you would.
Yeah, I know.
Let's continue to dismiss morning classes and this time we have computer based.
try it and see what happens.
Yeah,
See you tomorrow.
yeah, I tried. I would just to stop by to the students.
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
them
Mhm.
Something. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, class. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Sorry, I tried to tell you last couple of days, but I didn't get a chance to. He was busy. I'm gonna go see my sister tomorrow. She's coming to Dallas, to America. I didn't see her for 15 years.
Oh,
She didn't tell me, but accidentally they gave me like last minute a day
wow.
off from work.
Yeah.
So my day off is Friday and Saturday and Tuesday. So
Uh-huh.
I get a chance to go tomorrow,
Oh,
and I'm coming back on Monday. So probably maybe I didn't get a chance to participate in class
yeah, yeah.
maybe Friday and Monday.
But we'll try to do the video.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I think you're,
Right. So,
I think you're. Oh, let's stop. Let's stop. I thought I was recording. Oh, it stopped recording. Oh,
I try to do my best to, but I don't know our
Mhm.
program when we get there
oh,
in the
okay,
morning. Maybe they want to go out
Yeah,
or something. So
yeah,
I don't know.
that's really great.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
It's been a while, so they reunite all the family now.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I didn't see the kids also. I'm gonna meet them
Wow.
Yeah.
For the first
for
time.
the first time. I saw
Wow.
the older one when I left him. I left the country when he was 1 year old.
Wow.
So he's like almost 17 now. I'm
Wow.
gonna meet them. Like
Yeah.
2 girls, I've never seen that.
Wow.
Yeah. Um,
So
I'm asking
enjoy it.
permission for Friday and
Sure.
Monday.
Sure. So we'll hopefully have a video.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
You know where
very
to find the videos?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
All
Good.
right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And enjoy.
All right.
we're getting ready to dismiss level 2 and GED in all of the levels. Have a great day and thank you for coming in today.
Voy a ver qué tienen aquí de comida. ¿Se les antoja algo?
Ah, no, eso.
¿No? Ok.
Ya vi el menú.
¿Y qué hay? ¿Qué había?
Ah, ah, the grab and go,
Ajá.
steak and cheese combo, veggie sandwich, fried fish tacos. Oh, that looks good, fried fish tacos. Chicken tamales, arroz con leche, y regular coffee.
Voy a ir a ver qué es lo que quedó ahí.
Ajá, sí.
Ah, solo traje dos también.
¿Qué?
Tamal.
Tamal?
No sé cómo van a salir. Platas me hicieron hoy.
Ah.
Platas me hicieron hoy.
Ah,
Dejé la llave del baño adentro del baño.
oh, sí.
Sí, y me tocó ir al otro salón,
Ajá.
a los de Kiri,
Sí,
a
para
prestarle la
conseguir.
llave.
Ah, no.
Para sacarlo. Se ve que tienen un steak en Cisco, ahorita voy a ver.
¿Qué?
Supuestamente hay un steak en Cisco.
Ajá. Ya no tienen.
No sé, voy a preguntar.
Ajá.
Digo, tienen 3 años.
Ujú. Araceli me está pidiendo información de una estudiante que estaba en la clase de la noche el semestre pasado. No recuerdo absolutamente nada de ella. Lo único que recuerdo es que creo que llegó a la clase tarde.
Pregúntale a mi amiga, ¿tú no sabes?
Sí, ya le contesté a